and they kept saying, drop the knife, and then I hear a big boom.
A stabbing at a credit union leads to an officer-involved shooting.
Tonight, we've learned the name of the suspect and the charges she's facing. Now, this all unfolded over a period of several hours in Virginia Beach this afternoon.
Yeah, police tell us they got the call for a stabbing around 1:15. That was at the Navy Federal Credit Union on Providence Road near Kempsville.
Then officers found who they believe was the suspect not far away near the intersection of Princess Anne and Baxter Roads. That is where the shooting happened.
And that's where we find 13 News Now reporter Chanu Her live tonight. Chanu.
Well, Philip and Regina, police were out here for several hours investigating after that stabbing at that credit union. This is right on Baxter Road near Princess Anne, like you guys mentioned. Police say they found the suspect out here, and when they went to confront her, instead of obeying commands, she lunged at officers with a weapon. In her backyard, Kendall Meyer heard and saw it all.
I watched it all happen, like I was right there.
Virginia Beach police swarmed Baxter Road near Princess Anne, focusing in on Shantrina Fountain and her car. Police had been searching for her, believing she was the suspect in a stabbing at Navy Federal Credit Union on Providence Road earlier in the day.
I thought it was a car accident, like cars screeching, people yelling, like I thought somebody got in a huge accident, so I just looked up and there was cops, a bunch of cops.
Police say they had to use a rolling roadblock to get Fountain to stop her car, but even then, she refused to obey police commands. Officers used a taser, which they say was ineffective. That's when they say Fountain lunged at an officer with a weapon, and an officer fired their weapon.
And they kept saying, drop the knife, and then I hear a big boom, and I just watched her fly back, and then they kept saying, drop the knife.
Myers' account was all captured on video. This is what she caught on camera as she stood in her backyard. Police say Fountain sustained injuries but should survive. They're unsure at this point if the injuries were from the actual police weapon fired or caused from something else. Now, police say Fountain is facing multiple charges tonight, including malicious wounding for the stabbing and also felony assault of a law enforcement officer. As far as the stabbing victim goes, police say she should be okay. Live in Virginia Beach, Chanu Her, 13 News Now.